Hey Pisces, how are you? Welcome back to all my subscribers, and if you're new, welcome to you. It's lovely to have you here. This is Mary Ellen. Thanks for stopping by my channel, Moonrise Cottage Soul Tarot. We've got some very beautiful, intense messages for you this week. The links for me are below if you want a reading or you want to be in touch with me. There is a retreat happening on the 29th of November, the day after Thanksgiving. So we're going to take a deep dive on illuminate. My guides are saying illuminate on this energy that's coming forward. When we see it in your reading, we're going to talk all about it. So the links are all below. Click on the little eye in the sky thing that's up there somewhere, and it'll take you right to the website. Okay, gang, let's jump right in. So I have been I just said the word wandering. I've been taking my own spiritual journey. I'm here in Santa Fe, and for the last several days, I've been deep into the desert and the very sacred places from the ancient peoples that used to be there. And as a result, the messages really are coming out strong. I had the cards with me. I pulled the cards from the kiva and from the ancient kivas that exist in the Chaco Culture World Heritage Site. An amazing journey. And so my guides, especially with the water signs, have been talking about the way your energy is meant to be shifting and changing, the way you're leading us forward because of these moments that are destined. So, well, let's start here, actually. Thank you, Spirit. See that? You're going in. All the water signs are going into the deep. And Pisces, because you carry the energy of universal consciousness, within your being, that's who you are. That's who you agreed to be when you came here and made your soul contract. So I'm here to talk to you about your soul contract, your soul circuit, your human destiny, what's happening in love, how is that all related together? So you're going deep. There's the indication of the portal and the effects of it. So we had the November 11/11 portal, Mercury's in retrograde, Cancer's in the North Node, and we just came through and we are still in the beautiful energy of the full moon in Taurus, illuminating, bringing things to clarity, and for some people, ending a cycle and setting the stage to begin a new one. So it's a very sacred moment in which the Pisces energy is being utilized in this way. And you will feel stimulated, my guides are saying, as a result of what's going on with the planets and because of the sacred universal energy of love consciousness that you embody and that you carry as a manifest person. And so what my guides want to speak to you about this week in light of all of that, that's the King of Cups. So in this beautiful Celtic Wisdom Tarot deck, it is about being in touch with the universe. You see how the sacred realm, this person shapeshifts, flying straight into the light. There's a lot of illumination going on, highly activated at the heart chakra. Sacred vision coming forward to you. That's what happened when you went through the portal. So you may be having sacred dreaming. Your intuition may be on high. You may be finding a way to overcome whatever obstacles exist in your life because that's his magical power. His spear is known to have the ability to clear away obstacles while he uses his sacred vision to find a pathway forward. He is the sacred pathfinder. And the path that he is illuminating is the path that a King of Cups would illuminate, love energy. It's fabulous. And so that's the theme of the message from my guides or from the ancient ones in the place where I was visiting. Look at that. It's a fertile moment, beautiful Pisces, because you bring all of the earth through the portal that we've been through. This is the sacred quantum strings of your energy. The DNA codes, the 4D, 5D, all the things that are encoded within you that you carried into this place in order to bring forward shift and change in our destiny, standing together with the ancient ones. And now with this King of Cups, you literally join the universe and you ask for balance. It's, okay, my guys are chattering in the background. They're talking about the way in which you utilize your energy to beseech the universe, so to speak, the sacred ancient ones, the ascended masters, etc., to bring forward out of the sacred feminine, the omnipotent place of creation, this foundation of knowledge. Six of Pentacles, bringing balance because the universe is clearing away the obstacles for you in your own life, but also utilizing your energy here on the earth for the shift and change that's coming. And there you are, Woman of Heart, prophecy, Pisces, about someone who was meant to turn into a literal river. And we see the process happening, and it causes the sun to come up. She's very activated. This woman is a mythological figure. It is the Page of Cups, something new emerging now, because we've been through the portal, two portals at once, really, an intense moment of potential and shift and change. So she turned into a river, and along that river grew up many of the most sacred sites. And actually, okay, thank you, Spirit. I hadn't thought of this. It's a World Heritage Site, which is where I was with the cards for quite a number of days, energizing them and pulling the messages forward. So my guides are acknowledging that. And that is the Wheel of Fortune in this deck. It is the spinner of growth. It's about standing firm like a tree in your own life. My guides are talking about that, okay? Being able to handle the swirl of the energy, take it in. Okay, my guides just said manufacture, photosynthesis, etc. Utilize the energies that swirl around you from the universe to create what is meant to come from them. And in this deck, it's the notion of seeds. Creating seeds and blowing them forward, making them available so they can blow forward on the wind to bring the change that is meant to come while you stand in a stable place like a tree. I love that. And Pisces, look at this. Are we surprised? You have been such a central figure in the shift and change, and the depth of your energy, the sacred initiate, jumping blindfolded, trusting the sacred energy. You are being given the amulet, again, by the goddess of sacrifice. So you may have had to make some sacrifices in your life. And in order to be a sacred initiate and accept sacred knowledge and the effect of it in your life, you have to be very trusting. It's like jumping blindfolded into the void. A major arcana, the dedicator of sacred lore. That's the Hanged Man, who goes deep inside. My guys are talking about Norse tradition. So if you don't know, go and look up Odin. That's what Odin did. He literally hung himself upside down in order to have a death and rebirth process and to go deeply into the wisdom of the sacred ones. And there's the Hierophant. So that's 3 major arcana cards in a row. The energy is really intense right now. This is the Rememberer of sacred lore, followed by the Dedicator of sacred lore. So your energy is shifting and changing and flowing in such a way that it brings you into direct communication with the notion of the sacred high priest. So we're talking about sacred lore, the secrets of the universe, the temple, male energy, bringing forward sacred information into your being and into your life, literally. And it is that moment when that comes forward. You see how you're standing? Look at this. Just that. King of Cups, the foundation of knowledge, standing with the ancient ones and the Hierophant. Very high vibration this week. And I think coming forward through to the end of the year, it's a foundation, literally. The guides are talking about the new foundation that you're experiencing. So on the line of your heart, soul chakra, the circuit of your soul, you're stepping onto a new journey. Look at the light in the beautiful lion-hearted energy of the sun, bonded together with yourself, new growth and shift and change coming forward, and possibly with somebody else, because we see the King of Cups, and we see this notation of deep shift and change internally in a very sacred way, and that brings you into a new place of journey. The courtship of skill is the 3 of Wands. It's the moment where you walk to the port, the decision's been made, you've taken the action, and now you're just standing there at the ready, and your ship is arriving, and you're fully intending to get on that boat and sail away. We see that if it's about relationship, sacred relationship, this couple is bonded. It's new. It's a new journey. They can't see what's in the sacred cups, but they know that there's a journey coming forward, and there's much to be revealed. And what's interesting is about this is that is the Six of Wands. That's about victory. It's about looking into the void and co-creating with the universe from the fires of passion. Working really hard, having come through a rite of passage, you have all the tools that you need. And you are vastly open. My guides are saying vastly, vastly open. Okay, so what's chattering through is they're talking about you've come into contact with the universe, and so you know what the plans are, and you fully intend to be part of what my guides call the tapestry in order to forge what is meant to come forward out of the sacred fires that are coming into your life because of these moments of portal. Okay, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And because of that, because you're on this new foundation, and this is a foundation card, and this is a foundation card, and that's the card for change. Sacred shift and change. Utilizing your energy. Look at that. That's the Eight of Cups. It's about being released from that which no longer serves you on a soul level. So many of us are finishing a soul cycle or some portion of a soul circuit, if you will, in order to be released from that which no longer serves us. And that's what all the change is about. That's what the dedication is for, and the looking forward into a new pathway. And the way this is confirmed by my guides is fantastic. Look at that, the shaper of growth. That is the sacred empress who shepherds souls into their journey through the portal, bringing with them all the abundance that they need. It's a beautiful outcome, Pisces. Beautiful earth energy with my guys just called this the master of love, the sacred pathfinder for love energy. So I believe it's a reflection of what's going on here on the earth, the way in which the shift of change is coming forward by going into the sweat lodge, listening to the voice of the universe in order to help humanity and yourself release from the cycle of love within us, within our being, and maybe within our literal human lives, from that which doesn't serve us. So we've come through another place. We're resting in a new type of energy now. It's very fabulous. And so for those of you who are mated, who are engaging with a significant other, whether it's a love partner or not, this is completely reflective of that. It's phenomenal. Pisces, your energy is so intense. It's the power of the sacred feminine. And this person is allowing that to lead the relationship forward. They're using the vibration that's literally coming off of you to take this journey with you, whatever it's about. Could be love, could be family, could be business. There's some lack of clarity. And I think in a way it's a little bit of overwhelm. They have come into their own knowing. It's spinning them a little bit because there's so much energy swirling around them. So the advice for them is to just sit in your place like the Buddha. Allow the swirl of the energy. Do you see how all the energy's flowing? It's affecting your partner. And they're just going to need, and I think they're doing it, they're just going to sit in their spot. And they're going to sit right in it and just wait for the energy to settle down so they can see clearly the path forward. And that's a very feminine attitude, if you will. And that is why we have let the feminine lead the way. It's fascinating to me. So if you look at these columns of cards, it does tell that story. Someone who's really wanting to offer their cup of love, and they're moving forward very slowly because they're sitting in this notion of the smoky mirror with all the energy. So trust that they are responding to this energy in the way they are meant to. So yes, there's an offer coming forward. It's coming slowly. But look, you have the King of Cups trying to balance himself. Temperance. Looking at the Temperance card. You have really, I think for some of you, you have rocked somebody right off their foundation because of your energy. Right? And that's the kind of thing that people talk about when they talk about I met my twin flame, my soulmate, my quantum activator. It's a really intense moment. And it takes some time to balance yourself so that you can actually be present and engaged rather than being obsessive and compulsive and, chasing people, all that kind of stuff. This person King of Cups. King of Cups. They're feeling it. You're feeling each other for sure. They're feeling the moment, and they're doing their best to come to balance, which I like. That's what you need in a love partner, isn't it? And look, I look, the Emperor. You've rocked somebody off their foundation. You made the Emperor move and decide to take a new journey. Okay? So, Three of Wands. Three of Wands. Right there. Something very awesome's going on for some of you. And remember, it doesn't have to be a new partner. This could be within a long-term marriage. This could be with a stable partner of some kind. Could be with your best friend. Maybe the two of you have a conversation and things change and you go forward into the next adventure. It could be within a family. Might have something to do with your dad, right? There's all the things you could imagine. But whoever that is, they were massively changed because the Emperor does not move off his spot. That's part of his downfall, is that he's too rigid. But this Emperor, they know they're going somewhere. And it's because of this love energy and what it is to be bonded with you. So look, okay, check it out, you guys. All right, so there's the Emperor. They rocked off their foundation. And they're actually doing some introspection, which is not common for the Emperor, because they're jumping off a cliff. Moving in the way they're moving in response to the relationship is tantamount to jumping off a cliff for them, because they are in line with the movement of the energy of the universe. And it causes the Emperor to maybe to come to some humility, to go deep inside, try to figure out what's going on, what's happening to me, oh my God. It's a little comical, but be respectful, be loving, because, it could be a moment of crisis for this person. If really they're carrying this energy, King of Cups and the Emperor, they're in command of their life. And we're starting out with this earth energy, right? This person doesn't go rushing into anything, but guess what's happening to them? So give them some space. They are walking out through the garden gate because of this love inspiration that's coming to them. And they're handed by the universe something that caused them to massively shift and change and walk through the garden gate in your direction. And they're loving it, and they need time. Okay? So allow them always in a partnership, allow your partner to have their own process. Love them while they're going through it, support them, and certainly ask for the same from them if this is what's going on. And if that person says, I need a little time to myself, don't freak out, because this is why. Let them have it, okay? Be calm. Something massive is happening. For those of you that resonate with this reading, something really beautiful in your own life. And of course, it's going to resonate and reflect back at you if you go on your journey. All right, gang? So thank you so much for being here to pick up your message. Thanks so much for coming here as a beautiful Pisces person with all the love energy and the sacred consciousness that you carry. I'm just always so grateful when I see the readings come out. This is the work you're doing. Here is an actor on this plane of existence for the universe. So I feel very blessed to be in your presence, and I want to thank you again. Trust yourself. Go deep into the sweat lodge. Go into the sacred space that has opened for you, and just listen to the mind of God as the universe speaks to you about your journey. And I'll look forward, God is willing, to being here with you again next week. If you're available for the retreat on the 29th, contact me. And I'm trying to think, my guides they're poking my shoulder with something they want me to say. And I'm having a brain cramp because Mercury's in retrograde. So, gang, I think that's it for now. Thank you so much. I do appreciate all your love and support. Oh, they're telling me, they always say to me, click the like button. They try to encourage people to give a little energy back. That's part of what that's all about. So it can be a little interactive because I'm here talking to a camera. Okay, gang? Thanks so much for your love and support. I appreciate it always. I'll talk to you next week.